Oh yeah, the question I have is I was able to get a potential seller, and I am a bit, I'm a bit confused because I gave her, she's in a probate situation. She's inherited the property. She took care of all the bills, and she says that the other family members now want part of it, but they didn't do anything in terms of cost, taking care of the property, maintenance. So I want to know if you guys know of a good probate attorney that you can recommend in the Atlanta metro area. By the way, I am from the Atlanta metro area.
So let's back up. She did open the probate process, or she just started paying bills?
No, she's been paying bills all the time throughout the time. Then now she's
I want to make sure I understand. Did she or did she not file probate for that estate?
She did not file probate yet. She did not file probate yet.
Then tell her to take off her victim glasses, because her mistake is what put her in this position. And being mad at the family is only going to worsen the situation. So you need to go back and file probate. She may or may not be able to submit an invoice to the court because, had she spent that money as the administrator, then she would be one of the top line distributions. But the fact that she was spending personal money on an estate that wasn't being probated, the judge is going to have to decide whether she's due that or not. And I don't know the answer. But the first step is getting her to the probate clerk. And are you in Cobb County?
No, it's Fulton County.
Fulton. So get them to the Fulton County clerk and initiate the probate process. And I'm assuming, is there a will? Is there a will, or
there is a will?
Do you know?
From what I understand, there is a will.
Okay. And are the siblings due part of the distribution according to the will?
According to the will, she didn't go into much detail, but from what I could gather, mind you, I just the background information. I'm an investor, and I met her and spoke with her briefly. It was actually a cold call. I did research, skip trace, that's what it was. And so I don't have all the information, but I did volunteer to give her access to the resources like lawyers. I called a real estate agent who I developed a relationship with based on the conversation you had with Ty and your information. So they gave me a reference to a real estate, a probate attorney, but I wasn't sure if that was really a great one. That's why I'm asking you guys. I see you guys as the experts. So to answer your question, I'm not sure what exactly are the details. If the family, if they've been listed.
If you really want to impress them and kind of go above and beyond, what I would recommend you do, and I've had to do this for families before too, because they just won't reach out to the probate clerk to initiate. I have a relationship with the probate clerk in my market because I went there to educate myself first. So this is a good exercise for you. It'll give you an opportunity to speak to this person. But just talk to them and say, listen, I spoke to a family yesterday that really they need to file probate. She's already, gone down the path, but she wasn't following she wasn't doing what she needed to be doing. Can I give you her information and have you reach out, because they're a little overwhelmed right now? And then have the probate clerk initiate by calling her, setting an appointment, getting her in the office. Then she'll give her a list of attorneys that she can choose from. And you just need to keep in touch with her and say, did you make it to meet with the clerk? Have you gotten your letters of testamentary? And the second she has the letters testamentary, then you can sign a contract with her. So if you go above and beyond and really go out of your way to help her, you should be the first at bat. You should have the first opportunity to make an offer to the family. Now, you can also impress her by letting her know that, that she can, I'm assuming she's named as the executrix in that will, correct?
Yes.
So as the executrix, she can submit an invoice for her time spent handling the estate. She'll need to ask the probate attorney how to kind of make that retroactive to what she's already spent. And maybe that's common. I don't have any experience with it, but let her know that she can be compensated for the work she's doing and the money she's spending. But the sooner it's actually part of a probate process, the better for her.
Okay. And, I was going to text her today just before the call. My suggestion was kind of closely resembled yours. What I saw from like past experience years ago, I heard this happen. I think in my family actually, she could offer the other people some money so she can just be the sole, I guess, the sole inheritor. I have to get familiar with the terms as well.
But again, you do not want her to do that outside of a probate proceeding because there's a will, and the will says this is how it goes. So open if you open probate and the will becomes validated by the court, and then they want to sign releases, then that's fine. But do that inside the probate process.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right, cool.
Great. Thank you for being first. We now have 7 people in the queue. So if there's anything else we can help you in that particular case, and if there's anybody on the call that has a great Atlanta area probate attorney they want to recommend, just email us. And or are you part of our Facebook group, sir? The one that just asked the question?
Yes. My name is Kwabla, by the way. Yes, I am. Okay,
great, Kwabla. Thank you. Then if anybody knows of a great probate attorney, please post it in the Facebook group and keep an eye there. I'm sure, we don't deal with the individual cases, so just off the top of our heads, we wouldn't have one, but I'm sure some of our subscribers would. Okay?
Okay, gotcha. All right, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Like I said, yeah.
All right, well, thanks for the compliment. Appreciate it. Thanks for participating.
You too.
All right.